Good evening, everyone. My name is Henry Luss. I am a business owner in the city of Powder Springs. My wife and I are co-owners of the Tutoring Center of Powder Springs, where we have, for the last 4 years, worked with young people, grades K through 12, to help them with their reading, writing, and math, to help them get ahead, to help them do well in school. My wife, who's sitting here in the front row, and I have been married for 41 years. We have 4 adult children, a host of grandchildren, and one great-grand who's in the back there. In terms of my business experience, I worked for IBM for 35 years as a systems engineer, a project manager, a resource manager, and a global resource manager. After retiring after 35 years, my wife and I formed the Tutoring Center business, where we have become a part of this community. We have committed ourselves to Powder Springs. We've lived here for 6 years. We've lived in Cobb County for 11 years. So we are committed ourselves to the city of Powder Springs. We're committed to help the city of Powder Springs grow and become the great city that we think it can be. I'm all about problem solving. I know there are a host of problems. And I pride myself on being a listener, pride myself on understanding what the issues are, and pride myself on rolling up my sleeves and getting to work to get things done. There may be some obstacles, but I think we can find a way to overcome the obstacles that are before us, and that's what I bring to the table. Thank you. As a business owner in the city of Powder Springs, my business is also affected by ordinances of this type. My wife and I have wanted to do more in terms of promoting our business, in terms of letting people know who coming into the plaza who we are. I talk to people all the time and tell them where I am, what my business is all about, and they say, you're where? Then I associate with the cleaners next door. Then I say, oh, okay, I know where you are. So signage would definitely improve my business and improve those in the city of Powder Springs, so that we can promote our business, so people know where we are, they can find us, and then we can prosper as we all desire to do. Thanks. First part in terms of improving downtown Powder Springs. As we know, downtown Powder Springs needs revitalization. Businesses have attempted to thrive there, have opened up there. They have not survived because of the layout, because of parking, because of a number of issues. So we need to take a broad look at the downtown area and the surrounding areas, and put together a cohesive and a sound plan for the revitalization of that general area, so that we can attract businesses. I attended a meeting recently where there's consultants that are looking at plans that will do just that, and I plan to become a part of that and give my views in terms of what the city needs to do in terms of revitalizing that area. In terms of doing what's different, doing something different, I plan to be very involved. Police officers are given a tremendous task to protect and to serve. So we definitely do not need to lower standards. We need to make sure that the standards are upheld. Even raise the standards if possible. But we need to make sure that we give the chief all the tools that he needs to attract the right officers. And if we need to expand the net to look elsewhere to bring in good officers into our city, then we need to do that. But we need to work closely with our police department so that the chief has all the tools that he needs to attract the right officers that we need to protect and serve our city. I am in support of quality housing that's well maintained over an extended period of time. I think the issue is not necessarily whether or not we have apartments, but they do have the right kind of apartments. Are they maintained over multiple years? Because the issues that I've heard about in the paper in surrounding areas is that after a period of time, those units are not maintained, they get run down, eventually they have to be demolished and you start all over again. And I don't think we want that kind of situation for Powder Springs. So if there's quality, if they're maintained, then I think the right kind of apartments or townhomes could work for the city of Powder Springs. I personally have not worked with Ms. Connor in her current capacity. In terms of conversations that I have had with people around the city, customer service skills may need to be improved, but that's the job of the mayor and the council, is to evaluate the employees and coach them. If there are things that need to be done, then we need to make sure that they are improving on those skills that's going to best serve the city of Powder Springs. And the mayor and council needs the flexibility in terms of hiring and firing and implementing contracts that are appropriate in terms of duration for the city employees, including the city manager. I arrived to the meeting late, unfortunately, so I didn't hear anything prior to that, of course. But in terms of amending the charter, I'm in favor of it. If it's in favor of the city of Powder Springs, and this is for the city of Powder Springs, then I'm in favor of amending the charter accordingly. I am ready to get to work, as my slogan is, let's get to work. I'm ready to work for the city of Powder Springs. I'm ready to work for you. I'm ready to listen to what you have to say. I'm ready to listen to the issues that are on your mind, on your heart. And I'm ready to put action plans in place to resolve those issues. There's going to be some issues that are going to be tough, but I think if we're in the spirit of compromise, if we're in the spirit of working together with one another, I think we can overcome those issues and resolve them. I have 35 years of leadership experience. I've solved many problems in business and for my customers and my students, and I'm ready to solve the problems of the city of Powder Springs, working with the mayor and the council in harmony. Thanks.